The Global Harvest Alliance is a tripartite program initiated and supported by the Donald Danforth Plant Science Center, the St. Louis Children's Hospital, and Washington University, whose goal is to develop technological breakthroughs to address childhood malnutrition worldwide. This involves the development of new foods to prevent and treat malnutrition. This also involves the development of more nutritious crops from which to make these foods. The Global Harvest Alliance is important because malnutrition afflicts about 25% of all children worldwide. It contributes to 50% of all child deaths worldwide. This is greater than the burden of malaria, TB, and AIDS combined. Now, malnutrition is not a medical mystery. We have the insight, we have the understanding of how to address it, how to prevent it. I've worked extensively in child health in sub-Saharan Africa for the last 25 years and in nutrition for about the last 15 years. And it's been absolutely clear to me that this is the biggest problem. So in the last 10 years, we've developed the technology, the tools to effectively address it. So I've been on the forefront of that, developing some of those new foods, and see this as just a tremendous potential to make the world a better place. Personally, that's my cause. My cause is to make the world a better place, and in the last 15 years I've adopted the cause to fix malnutrition, and the Global Harvest Alliance is going to make that a reality. Cassava is a root crop. It's the staple food of about 150 million of the poorest Africans. It's a hardy crop. It has some advantages for agronomic survival in Africa, but it's got very low levels of protein, zinc, iron, and vitamin A, so it's not a very nutritious food. It's a food that's a target for the Global Harvest Alliance because we know it can make a huge impact by improving cassava. Our goals with cassava involve incorporating more zinc, vitamin A, iron, and protein into cassava as it grows so that these nutrients enter the food chain right in the farmer's plate in the peasant's diet. So there's no need for any kind of supplementation or dietary diversification or change in behavior on people's parts for them to start eating better. I think one of the bigger challenges is the fact that there's a misconception among healthcare workers, among policymakers, and among the public that malnutrition is a social problem. And therefore, you know, as a social problem, it's going to be fairly refractory to technological innovations. It's not. It's about the food. The problem is that children around the world don't have enough and the right kinds of food to eat. And that, I think, the Global Harvest Alliance addresses that directly.